Hello. Oh, well, welcome to another week, and again in British weather. Rain. But doing this electrical stuff inside the van makes no difference. It's nice and warm in the van. Rumour has it that Danny is going to be coming over. Who knows? Maybe not. But let's get this done. So, I remember where I was, okay? All right. Adjust. I've got three things for free. This is free. Three things to screw down. Yeah. Just screw down quickly, and then I'm going to wire it up, he says, so confidently, yet now realizing I might have made a boo-boo, because I have made a boo-boo. Oh, I have. I've made a boo-boo. Actually, no, I haven't. I can fix that. Yeah, right. So where I say I made a boo-boo, the board is 53, whereas where it'll come along here, it'll go obviously get to the wheel arch, and there it's like 40. It is 42. So I'm going to need to make the board this wide. Yeah. So in turn, I'm going to have to move my bus bar, which isn't a problem. Not a problem at all. What I might actually do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut actually the wheel arch shape around the bus, not around the bus bar, around the board, so then it just slides on and molds to that. Yeah, you following me? And then that way I can just move the bus bar to a more suitable location. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's my boo-boo. I knew I made that boo-boo this weekend. I sat there with the kids and that, and I've been racking my brain thinking, oh my god, I have. Oh god, pardon me, I have. So boo-boos. Bugger. But there we go. What are we going to do, eh? So what I shall do, we will. Oh, hang on, this might be like a really bad. We're slightly on the piss. What I'll do is just modify that ever so slightly. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Right, so everything's screwed in. What I've decided to do is I've cut these battens here. I'm going to run them along here. That way, I don't need to move the bus bar or anything like that, and that pulls it out. And then hopefully, I will see the gap behind. It might be too tight, it might not. I might be able to run the cables behind it. Might be able to. I mean, I put them there. There's a fair bit of a gap behind it, but not loads. I mean, it'd be what, 25mm gap. So might be too tight for the wires to bend round. Might be a bit. I'll have to look into it a bit more once I'm doing it. But what I've got to do now is just cut this board to the length that I need it, and we're golden. Yeah. Just waiting for the rain to stop. Danny's not coming today. Yeah. But never mind. Apparently it might be coming Thursday instead. You know what it's like, family life always takes priority at the end of the day. So let's cut this bad boy to the right length. Then I'm going to mount these bits of wood. Then I'm going to mount this. Then I'm going to wire it. And then we'll have power. Power! It sounds easy enough as it is, but we shall see. Gosh. I've also got to do the insulation on that door because I've decided I'm not putting a ladder on the back. So I'm going to insulate that as well, but I'll do that off camera because you've seen me insulating and you don't want me going back to that because it's boring. And let's face it, the electronics is taking bloody long enough as it is. But everything is now in. So, oh, there. Oh God, look at that camera angle. Ooh, stay. So yeah, let's do this. I'm going to break out my jigsaw because I don't want to break out the table saw because by the time I've got that out, it'll bloody start pissing it down again, and I'll be caught out and with this and the wet. So I'm thinking if I quickly take the moment, cut it with a jigsaw, and that'll be good, and I'll avoid the rain. That's the plan. I will cut back to the camera once I've cut this, and we shall see whether this will work. The reason why I've been so, what's the word? I don't know what the word be using. The reason I've been so like hesitant about fully completing it, like, and the electrics has taken basically 2 weekly episodes because I keep making plans in my head on how it's going to be, and then I change it, and then I realise why it's not going to work, and I change it back. I just couldn't make my mind up how I want to do it, but I finally decided, snap out of it, Lewis. Or my wife did. She slapped me around the face, said, "Let's sort it out." So I'm sorting it out. All right. Anyway. Ow! Hello. So you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. But ta-da! Look at that bad boy. That's now wired up. So what I wanted to do, rather than have it the whole bottom sheet here, because I know it's just the board, right? But there's plans, okay? Because obviously I can't go too close to there. I'm going to cut some pieces out of some thinner wood because I want the circuit board to look like it's coming out at you. Because it's going to, all this drawing's going to be taken off. It's going to look really nice and clean and be a nice, when you open the boot or the back doors, it's going to be I suppose, a centerpiece because we spend all this money on these electrical equipments, but sometimes we just hide them away. So maybe show it off just a little bit, I think. But as you can see, all up and going nowhere. It's hot in here. I should have took my hoodie off, but I had to fight the rain because I then needed to cut an end off the wood, and then I thought, oh, the rain stopped, go. And as I got my easel out to start cutting, started pissing it down. So this is now all wired up. Well, not wired up, is it? Yeah, it's now all put up. So now all that's left to do, I say all, is to wire it up. Hello. Another day, Thursday, cutting it short, but yesterday I got nothing done because children problems. But we have Danny.
I'm back.
And you have a mic on.
I have a mic on this time, which is always good.
Yeah. So we're going to get this wired up. and hopefully turn it on and not die.
Blow the van up.
Yeah. So I might do like a time lapse thing. Yeah, might. We'll see. First things first. Let's get doing things. Yes. Okay. Try not to die. So right, disappointing one. We've been cracking on, but then we've discovered that our crimps were running out and couldn't size where they needed to go properly. So I've got to go get some more. But that's all the time that Danny's got for us today, and for me. It's been an emotional one. It just seems some of the wires were crimping down and then they're just not staying.
Stressful.
It's stressful, and that's the one thing that's been holding us back more than anything, is finding the right lugs to fit the right holes, because they're just all over the place.
Yep.
And obviously I've done a lot of the wires in black, but getting them to recrimp. Yeah, anyway, problems for another day. I would safely say that electricity is not going to be powered on this week. It will be next week, because
all going well.
Life's a bitch.
Yeah,
all going well.
All going well if we can find the mental capacity to do it.
Well, I'll get some done over the weekend. Crack on, get some bits done. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies that it's a bit of a random one, but yeah. Like, subscribe and all that malarkey, that'd be brilliant. And I will catch you next week. And so will Danny, possibly.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Bye.